special edition of Dallas Weekly Speaking of People. I'm Louis Flanagan, joined by a special group of men who are doing something very, very important in their community. I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourselves from left to right.
Slim Thug, Corey Crawford,
BossLife Rico,
Sean West, better known as Shy.
All right, and together they are BossLife, but BossLife Construction is particularly what we're here to discuss today, right, guys?
Right.
Okay, tell me about how BossLife as a group came to be, and then we'll work into construction and how you guys are affecting your area.
Okay. We basically knew each other since we were for over probably like 20 years now. So, we just kind of been friends for the longest. So that's how it just started. It's friendship, and then it just turned into, we started a business together, BossLife Clothing, and that turned into BossLife Construction, and then that turned into the BossLife Foundation. We just, got a lot of different entities, different stuff we doing in the community.
And of course, everybody is familiar with the BossLife brand due to your music.
Right.
I can distinctly remember How to Survive the Recession. And it looks like you've always kind of had a community focus,
right?
Kind of an underlying thread, if you will, going on.
Exactly.
How did we go from that end of things to actually getting out in the community and helping with your own hands?
Well, actually, it's all, like you say, it's been in the works. We've been on this, but it's just grew into this, what we're doing right now. Like I say, it was clothing, it was that back then, and now it's us, building low-income homes in the community, other different things we do in the community for the community. So.
Tell me about the first house that you guys gave away in the Houston area, right?
Yeah, that was the Hurricane Harvey house. We decided to team up with Justin Morton and the radio station and BossLife Foundation and found BossLife Construction. And we sat back and we was thinking, like, it was a year after Hurricane Harvey, and we found out it was so many victims just still, without a home, without a shelter, a place like that. So we all decided to, hey, let's rehab this home, put it together with the foundation and construction, and let's give it a way to bring light to, to let them know it's still so many people is affected by Hurricane Harvey, and we gave away that home and, brought good light to it as well.
What was the process like prior to construction? Of course, you mentioned getting with Justin Gotson.
Yeah,
Justin Martin. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Justin Martin of the Gotson Martin Law Firm. Sorry. What was that process like? Was it simply an idea that you went to them with? How did that relationship start?
Well, we got a good relationship with Gotson Martin already, and he came to us because he wanted to do something. He wanted to give a home away. He knew we had a construction company, so it was his idea, and we put it together, and we got our construction company. We came through and visualized everything, how we wanted to make this home, and we put it together and made it happen and gave it away.
Okay, so the construction company had existed prior to this effort.
Yes, we have built multiple affordable homes in the neighborhood, in the community we all come from.
Okay, and what area of
That's
Houston?
Nature's Home area, on the north side.
All right. Now, you go through the entire process, you build this home. Of course, Hurricane Harvey, in my personal opinion, doesn't get the attention that, say, a Katrina or something that happened just prior did, but could be considered equally as devastating. What was that process like, knowing, well, here's one home, knowing that eventually you would go into what you've got going now?
Well, we know that one home wasn't just gonna do the job, but we just wanted to reach out and at least start the process. And it was a total of 10 people that were runners up, and the other, was it 5 or 10?
Yeah.
The other 9 people, I think, was 5 people received $5,000.
Yeah.
So 9 people got $5,000 and one person.
And we was hoping for that to inspire as well. Hopefully that can build for something in the road. We might can give away 10 homes one day, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully somebody in another city say, dang, they did this. Well, let's be inspired to give away a home or help, in some type of situation as well.
Did you guys enlist community support? Did you turn to Acres Homes, or is this something that you guys did through your corporation?
This is something we did through our foundation,
Sorry.
actually, because it was a giveaway. So we just teamed with Justin Martin and we gave it away.
Okay, and how long was the process?
It took us, what, about 4 months?
Yeah,
Because
it
we
was
was,
supposed to be 90 days, and it took 4 months.
yeah, we was running on a tight schedule, you know, getting everything done, but we came through and knocked it out fast.
Okay, and did you guys get your hands dirty?
I did. I helped build the patio a little bit, but
Okay.
we was all there with the whole process from beginning to end as far as picking out fixtures, tiling, paint colors, and all of that. So we was in the process from beginning to end.
Okay. What, obviously community effort from recording artists has been kind of a highlight with the recent loss of Nipsey Hussle. There are those who would, you know, point fingers and say, this is Slim Thug's effort to emulate that or you know, to take on the torch. Do you see it as either, or do you see it as your own, or a continuation of your own effort?
Well, we've been doing it since 2015, and his stuff that just happened now. So it did. We give his death the credit of highlighting what we did in the community. You know, but they just talking about it now like it just happened, but it really happened years ago. You know, with the house giveaway. How long ago was that?
Last year.
That was last year, and we built in our own neighborhood. We built a house, 10 houses, a community of low income homes. That was in 2015. Like, that's like a lot of people ain't never knew we did that. We just don't have publicists, or we didn't have a publicist to, you know, put that out there. We was just doing the stuff in the community. So we've been doing this, you know, but we do give his passing the credit, because they shine the light on us, you know, and what we doing. So, you know, we definitely want to keep the marathon torch going, you know, and inspire other communities to do the same, you know, whether it be Houston, Dallas, wherever it is, you know, we all need to be buying back the block.
And I was going to bring that up. Obviously, you're here in Dallas. The first question I wanted to ask was, does this vision expand beyond Acres Homes, beyond the North, beyond Houston? Like, tell me what your dream is for BossLife Construction.
Yes, it does. We plan to expand beyond Acres Homes, which means starting, we want to expand Texas, then United States wide. So we, along with the message we want to carry, we just really want to show people to follow, and we want to be hands-on coming into other communities, helping to build a community, not a neighborhood. It's different.
Do you have aspirations of getting into the development side, like small businesses as well, or is your focus primarily residential?
We already got the mindset on commercial real estate as well. You know, we want to do the grocery stores in the neighborhood. We want to do the banks in the neighborhood, the plaza, the strip centers, and gas stations. So that's definitely a plus coming for us as well.
Okay. Well, how does a person like myself, with 3 kids and a great job in a community newspaper, how do I help you guys help Texas, help Houston, help America, help our people?
You become a part of the process of buying back the hood, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That would help the most, you know what I mean? Just us as a people, you know, just owning where we live, you know, and that's just what it's about. That's a good start.
Do you think that that's something that's vital right now? I mean, the landscape of America is kind of shaky right now, and everybody's kind of trying to find that thing to ground them, and it sounds like you're saying start with where you are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Own your neighborhood, do whatever you do. We know it's gonna be different for different folks, you know, whatever they do. But if you you know, what is your skill? Like, what can you bring to your community, and just keep it in the community, and you know, that's what we got to get back to. We supporting each other, like, you know, more Black-owned clothing lines, owning the corner stores, the local nail shop, you know. Good. Well, he owned Burns Barbecue. That's like a worldwide barbecue spot. Anthony Bourdain visited, so it's like a big deal. You know, it's just stuff like that. You know, they'll come, and his spot is so good that all demographics come to the hood. It's in the middle of the hood, but all demographics come there because it's quality, you know. That's what we got to keep up, quality, so everybody can come back to the hood.
That's one thing that caught our attention. How much is said that our dollar only circulate in our communities for for a short period of time. So that really aligned us to wake up, like, we do need to make this a community effort, like bring more jobs, at least see our dollars circulate one time, because they say it doesn't circulate
It's
one
like
time.
2 hours.
Yeah, say we get it and spend it right outside our community.
So obviously a project like that not only generates the building for the family, it generates jobs in the construction, electricity, all of that, all of the development.
Aspects.
How then would you suggest once those people are paid, how do we do it again? How do we continue to flip that momentum so that it stays in our community and continues to positively affect that same community?
Go to a grocery store owned by our people. We trying to build also not low income, affordable homes to get doctors and dentists and different people to move back to the neighborhood. Go to the dentist with some of your people. Let it generate.
What has been the most challenging in an effort? Because to hear it or to see it written on paper, it seems this is a great idea. It should be nothing but green lights all the way through, but we know better than that.
To get everybody to understand at one time.
Get involved, or to get people interested, you know what I'm saying?
And the funds, like we've been doing everything on our pocket. So, that's why we created the BossLife Foundation, our BossLife Foundation as well, where people can donate help. They can see our movement. It's just like somebody probably don't want to come out and physically help or something like that. You can, but they see the movement going on. You can donate to us as well, and we can, we everything we do, our whole BossLife Foundation, we doing a good cause for the community. So
Have people received the effort well? I can only imagine that they would.
Yeah, I mean, like we definitely need more support, but we definitely have been, getting a lot of good feedback for what we've been doing.
Okay. And like I was asking earlier, I'm right here, able-bodied, but that's about all I got. How do I help you? How do I join up?
Yeah, I mean, how it is.
Spread that word and just help us get out there and just try to continue doing
It's gonna, like you say, like it's gonna take, you might have to get with other people to do whatever you're gonna do. It might take a team of people if you're coming from a smaller, That's what we encourage too, But basically, we just trying to encourage more people to buy back the block, our local. If you can't afford to do it yourself, maybe you can get with family and figure it out. Start with owning your mom's house or however it be. Or if you can, as a person, whatever you good at, just doing your part. This right here is your part in the community. Whatever you can bring to the table, bring it, is what we say.
And if you also, you want to become a home builder or whatever, invested in property, you should also, try to get your credit right. So if you don't have the funds, because it's full of us, we can put funds together, but if it's one or two people, you can go through the process of getting a loan. There's all kind of ways out there to study and get loans and grants and all kind of stuff so that you can do it.
And through our foundation, we work with the kids a lot. So quarterly, we try to do different things like to aware our youth. That's where it started, because we might not see it blossom, but if we install it in them, they'll know the path to go, versus we have to figure it out on our own. Speaking on us as a generation, So if we install it in them, maybe we can see it blossom to where it's supposed to be, give them some sense of direction.
We also have a trade school we do in the community, and we give out scholarships to, learn how to weld, learn how to build houses. So if you just someone who don't have, much to bring to the table, maybe your first step is learning the skill and getting a job and a trade to be able to, fund whatever other things you're trying to do.
It sounds like you guys' efforts and all that's happening right now is really just a call to action in the category of financial literacy.
Exactly.
What would you guys say your aha moments were as far as I need to learn more, I need to become more active in understanding how my own personal economy affects my community?
Yeah, seeing other people who not from our community just purchase it up and profit and do different things, that they don't even, we was just in there randomly, me and my friend just trying to get involved. and we'll see somebody who you can tell never lived in that community buying everything up. Their interest sparked out. Like, why are they trying to buy all this up? And then we see what's going on.
And we learned that they wouldn't sell it back to us once they bought it. So why not teach us to get it and don't sell it? Pass it down.
So you mentioned the foundation you teach in trade. Were you able to reach out to some of the products of that, or are they still a bit too young to participate?
They still young. And learning the skills or whatever. But also we give out scholarships through our foundation to go to welding school. Like if you can't even afford to go, we do all that. That's what I'm saying. Like through BossLife Foundation, we give so many different directions. Like you saying, like what do I do as just being a body? Like maybe it'd be something in that direction. You know what I'm saying? A trade. Well,
as I said, the call has been made. We have now been charged as a community to buy back the block. The gentlemen of BossLife Construction and just BossLife umbrella as it is are here to carry that torch and set the pace. Thank you guys very much for joining us. You are an inspiration, and we'd like to make sure to keep up with your progress and what you got going on both in Houston and nationwide. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you having us.
Thank you.